Rate, giant spec, quick supply. Quick supply is not bad. Giant supply is not bad either. Oof. Typhoon also looked quite good. What do we do for now? What do we do now? Do we just go for hounds of our own? Do we go for fangs? There's no back line for the fangs. There's nothing in front of the tower. Could go for tanks. But do we really just waste our money in the tanks? I don't want to waste our money on something like tanks, but maybe tanks aren't a waste of money. Maybe we just do something just to see where his units are positioned. For sure he's going to go... question is just, is it the hounds here? Probably is the hounds over the arc light. I'm just not sure. I think this is okay. He's okay. He's going mass hounds, it looks like. Wait a second. Never mind. He's having a hard time deciding. Okay. Hound here. Not sure if we just throw a tank here, if that's going to be that good. It kind of makes sense to throw a tank here. No point in throwing a tank here, but do we really go for a tank on round 2? Why not, right? Then he just goes for Phoenix, right? Level 2 Phoenix is very standard. Plus, the missile is going to completely destroy us. We're going to need to go for some kind of, like, air cheese here. I think it's just going to be the Phantom Rays. Because we also have to clear, we have to clear a lot of stuff. We don't lose by that much, but he does have more HP. Go for the shield airdrop. Kind of makes sense. Phantom Rays. You'll have it here, so then I wonder if the Phantom Rays will fly in. Maybe we just put it off the set a little bit. Yeah, you put it here, it might fly in, so nothing we can do about that. Here, same thing, but we weren't thinking about this. Looks like he's not thinking about the Phantom Rays either, which is very good. Oh, never mind. When that marksman comes out, you know he's expecting a Phantom Ray or a Phoenix. Overall, this is looking pretty scary. I don't like our chances. We don't have the greatest kind of setup here. Wait. Is that going to be 2 marksmen now, or is he just going to go all in on the hound? Let's hope he goes... Oh no, goes for wasp. Wait, maybe it's a Mustang? I think it's going to be the marksman. Yep. So this would make a pretty sweet missile here. Yeah, that shield just gets wasted so needlessly. Not the greatest tower timing. All right. Wait a second. Okay, we got this. Can go for this here. Can also go for a Rhino. Rhino makes sense actually. Just depends on what side. I think we need the tempo. Throw it here. Or we could even throw it here. Probably want to level this. Probably want to get Phoenix, but then the missiles still. I think it's worth getting Phoenix. I don't know. I think it's worth clicking in oil just to slow his stuff down. Probably upgrade this. I don't know. And what are we gonna do for our chaff clear? I have no idea what we're gonna do for our chaff clear. Can we just missile this? I don't think so, but maybe. We'll just throw a missile down here, see what happens. Good. Well, this is very good. He's gonna missile the Phoenix, the Phantom Ray, which does nothing. The missile's gonna be completely useless. Why would he missile this? It makes no sense at all. It's like the worst thing. It's the last thing you want to missile, is this Phantom Ray. Especially if he doesn't have any like fangs or anything. Fortunately, this dies, which is not good. But now there's no more marksman left. I'm just thinking, if he's actually thinking about missiling the Phantom Ray, does that mean he doesn't know the counter to the Phantom Ray? Does that mean we just keep doubling down on the Phantom Ray because he can't counter us? But we saw him contemplate the Wasp, right? I think we go for the Phoenix because for sure that's a unit that we're always going to want to have in our arsenal. We're always going to, you know, be able to use the Phoenixes. We can go for shield if we think he's going to missile it. It's probably worth upgrading this. Now we can actually click fire because for the extinguisher, it's the same cost now as the extinguisher. So it's either that or we just unlock the Vulcan. Might be better to unlock the Vulcan, but yeah, I think it is actually. As crazy as that is, it might actually be better to unlock the Vulcan. Because now the extinguisher doesn't do that much for him. Do we sell the ball? No, I don't think so. I think we need the ball as chaff at least. And do we like try to missile something? Like I think we keep trying to missile this guy here. This guy can be like, you know, he can be on the line. There's no problem about that, I think. I would like to have some chaff in front for him next time. Okay. So this missile opportunity is not going to work. And now he goes for the Mustang. Okay. I like to see the Mustang. No range. A level up. I mean, missile's not going to work, but man, this oil is going to be pretty bad. Wait, never mind. The oil isn't necessarily going to come down because, well, he's got the missile interceptor. Okay, so there's no fire at all. Okay. I think we go for Scorch Fire, actually, now on the Vulcan. It almost cleared the steel walls there. Okay. Just go for the oil next. Go for our tower oil. And probably Scorched. Additional deploy, I think it's a little bit too late for that. I don't mind this, but I don't think so. Like, if it gets locked on, it's kind of like 90 night. We might want the range first, actually. Just because he's got range on the hounds. Hounds are likely to have extinguisher. Not sure what he wants to missile here. He can missile a single phoenix. That's completely fine. Imagine going for a phoenix like drive-by here with the beacon. I actually do think, I mean, what do we need here? Just another Vulcan? Is that just too much, though? Feels like it's a little too much, but not quite sure what else we should do here. So he goes range, so it's pretty good that we go for range ourselves. Oh, we had to steal, we had the airdrop. I so rarely pick this that it completely slipped my mind. It's kind of not good. We're gonna lose a lot of our chaff, but good thing that our chaff is going this way, so we just lose our hounds basically. But man, it would have been good to shield that. Actually, we lose almost nothing. So now he's gonna go for a factory. Do we have him in striking distance? Yes, we do. Okay. So now we go for the factory. Right into well, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, we can upgrade this guy. All right, it's 200. This costs us 300 though. So it's kind of not worth it. I mean, it's kind of crazy not to, but I don't know. That's the last. It's the last round of the game. Got the steel balls. I think we just go for factory all in on the other side here. Just go for level 1 factory. The beacon. Go for the shield airdrop. Actually, I think we go for a shield here. Shield airdrop is not going to be able to just go for armor. This shield airdrop here. And throw a couple missiles down. I mean, I do mess around. I mess around with factories. But I don't know if we actually win this. How beefy is this steel ball? Holy crap. Can't kill the steel ball? I think we lose here actually. I mean, this guy is just a sitting duck. We're gonna get debuffed, but yeah, he's not gonna kill us, but we only have this factory left. Alright, so now what do we need to do? Do we need to go for some worms with Mectiv? Or what? Fire Badger, Fort, Rhinos. Rhinos are good, like maybe a rhino here would be good. with armor. He's gonna have steel balls here, you'd imagine. Rhinos with armor? Is that gonna get to this tower in time is the question? Like, what do we do with this guy? Is steel balls good into the what's good into this? It's just more phoenixes, right? I think it's war crimes actually. He's gonna go extinguisher though. Just go for this. So let's play this let's play this responsibly. To say that to put it um single crawler here would be good. Maybe another one here. All right. Melter time. Doesn't get the insta lock. It's got the armor. Oh no. We have a level 1 tower. He's the tower W buff before we do, but it's fine. It's just that there's oil here. And I don't think we want the oil. I think we just lose. Wait. We get debuffed again? Okay. I think that's gonna be it. Oh wait, never mind. Okay, whew. This is just out of control here. Level 4 factories. I mean, level 4 steel balls. Alright, so we're gonna go in with the Vulcan here. And we're gonna sell here. Gonna go for a corner factory. With I think put shield first, and then let's go for overload. And what else? We need range as well. I mean, I don't know. There's just so much stuff we need. It's kind of weird. I don't know what to do. Like, maybe a crawler is good. Do we have time? So we can get 2 crawlers. Go for this. Launcher, overload. Still have 100 left over. Go for armor. And the beacon, of course. It's not ideal, to be honest. It's very, very not ideal. Get the tower a little too late. Um, Yeah, the Vulcan, I guess, is what saved us there. I mean, we were just getting insta-locked by the steel ball. At least we put this here for a second. We actually could have put something here to dodge that. Yeah, I like to relook at that because I don't feel so comfortable about that. All right, so that last round, I mean, I'm surprised that we won. I'm really surprised. It's crazy how low our lives have gone. So let's just say we didn't go for this Vulcan descent. Right. Let's say we rebought the factory here, but let's say we put some chaff down. Put one chaff down here. Or even some tanks. Imagine like having like a tank line here, actually. Because you'd imagine like the tanks are supposed to tank the melter. So a tank here would also be interesting. Then we go for our melter. I mean, our thing. Put a shield down. And get our little beacon. Let's see. So missile here would be good. And you want missiles here, but I don't think they're gonna hit, so probably just throw a missile here. So we get absolutely destroyed still. And I think we're gonna lose this. Level 5 with regen? Holy crap. Yeah. So that's what happens without the Vulcan. What a crazy result there. Now, the reason why we go for the Vulcan is that we're desperate. We already felt like we lost. So we have nothing left to lose. And that makes sense, right? We just we don't think we could win anymore. And the problem here is that even if we take this out, he still has the steel balls that can take out the factory. I mean, we could have just made a push. Like let's say we play this trying to make a push, but we still go for the Vulcan drop. So go for the Vulcan drop. And let's say we go for, I don't know, probably range first just because of the melting point. And it's kind of hard to say what to do because everything here just dies. We're gonna need to go for this and this. We can sell something. We could sell the steel ball. Okay, we could sell the Phantom Ray perhaps. Phantom Ray's probably not doing much. Maybe the Phantom Ray, maybe the steel ball. Let's just say the steel ball just to get a little bit more money. This point, can't get another factory. We can get another tech. Right, we can get another chaff. We can get a missile. So I think our beacon should be more like, okay, we'll move it here, and then we'll move it all the way over here. So this is gonna hit that missile, which is good. It's gonna slow everything down. Our war factory is still pretty fast here, but the oil is just horrific. We sit in our own oil. Now we get locked. And our tower looks like it's about to go down, but yeah, managed to get his tower as well. You just need to get out of this oil. I just don't understand why keep trapping ourselves in this stupid oil. And there we go. We lose. So we had to move it. And that oil is, I mean, if anything, you know, sell this Phantom Ray. So we try the exact same thing, selling this Phantom Ray, so we don't sit in our own oil. Go for range, at least. I should go for a second factory. Now, is this going to be like a defensive factory, maybe? Just, you know, to help tank a little bit. And I think we need the range, though. Maybe we go like this. I think that's worth it. I mean, a second factory is nothing to scoff at. One problem is that we're already melted. We're already locked on. He's going to get our tower. Probably going to lose the factory during the debuff. Yeah. At least we don't have oil here, but is this one single factory going to be able to clean up everything? Level 1. It does have a lot of tax, but it doesn't have overload. But maybe the range is more important than the overload. Let's see what we got here. Just that now we get the now we get the other debuff. So yeah, super tricky to win that one. I think we got super lucky there. It could have been better, I think, with the but we wouldn't have had money for the tanks because because of the Vulcan drop. So the previous round where we started this whole thing, that kind of didn't work out too well. Now, I was originally thinking to go for the rhinos. The rhinos with armor is, you know, is something pretty scary for these Mustangs. We're just hoping that the balls don't turn around or anything. So how do we get it to aggro? Just don't want the balls to get aggroed, so they're like this. Okay, so you have some viability here. And what about like this maybe? And I guess we go for something like this. And this. Probably sell out of this now. Go for another rhino maybe here. Just try to kill his chaff as well. Sure, upgrade it. Why not? And 250 left. Yeah, I don't think it was that good to go for the scorching fire. Just level this up, I think. So actually the steel balls do turn, and that's not good. Yeah, it's gonna spell disaster. And this is kind of why I wasn't so sure about it, because you know, a little bit where if it's a little bit off, then man, it could be a super bad result. The oil's actually good here because we're not trapped in it. Looks like we still have a level 3 rhino here, actually. Problem is that we're about to lose a tower. And these beams are just way too shiny. And that just didn't work. So really disappointing. Like, to lose that, we pretty much deserve to lose the game there, in my opinion. I I don't know what actually counters that. Like, you think steel balls is another option here? Just, I mean, not steel balls, the worms. It almost seems like it could be a viable option. Just go for mech div maybe. Like, you'd think the worms die to the worms kind of died to the to everything here. Guess we could just go for one more crawler. Kind of tough here. And that didn't work out too well. Forgot to click mech. Oh, we have mech div. It's not gonna matter here. We have nothing left. The other thing I was thinking actually was let's just go for the. Let's just go for this. It's crazy expensive, but man, like we just have to win one. We just have to win one round, I guess. Probably makes sense to throw the chaff in, since we're continuing with the factory. Can throw a rhino here as well to tank for the melter. Maybe just put it here. Kind of sucks that we're stuck with a very weak kind of factory, but I don't know what else we can do here. Now we're full war crimes. Actually managed to block almost all the oil there, the spell there. Doesn't even get a second volley off, but we do have fire here though. Everything dies. The oil is not going to spread anymore. And it's also going to be pretty sad. I think that maybe what we should have done, I mean, problem is like, okay. We go for if we want to sell out of this, but we kind of couldn't because we were in a pretty tough spot there. So let's say we actually sell out, and let's say we do this, right? We're gonna go. We have a little bit of protection from the, and you know, let's position it like this, so these guys get the lock on sooner. Have to go for a shield here. And we'll just try to beacon this guy in. There's a little spot here. And, you know, try to go this way. Could even toss something down here. Could even toss it down here. Let's see what else. Wouldn't mind even throw, I mean, okay, we gotta click this and this. So reality is just another crawler, really. Act as chaff. So not sure where we put that crawler, maybe here. And just throw a missile down like around here. So we're doing a good job tanking here. This is a very good job tanking. Wait a second. Why isn't it firing? Oh no. So I think it needed launcher overload there. I'm not sure. I mean, we're actually making some progress. The steel balls are still really far behind. Man, it's not gonna work. I mean, it's just not doing any damage. Wait a second. Yeah, it's not gonna do any damage. But we end up, looks like we end up way better. Wait a second. We almost cleaned this up? Wait. So that actually works. Holy crap. I would have liked to have a launcher overload on this. Like, I like the tanks here. But they could have been positioned better. Like, here, I think it should be, like, positioned like this. And this can be positioned like this. Right? Just so we don't get the locks. Then we sell out of this. Go for this. Would love to get another technology like launcher overload, but we're not going to be able to afford the shield. Not sure how big of an if that's a big deal or not. We can throw something down here. We could also throw it down here as well. We could also throw it down here. And then we could just beacon this guy from here to here, and then from here to let's do a better job, like from here to possibly around here, and then to around here. So we're not going to be able to get range, but we'll get speed, no shield. Okay, so we might needed to have Rhino that, and this is not good. Doesn't look like it's enough. Somehow it looks like we're not seeming to do as well as on that last round for some reason. Just a slight positioning error. So I think it would have been pretty hard, but in any case, it's going to be way less damage here for us. Okay. The round before, round 6, this is our first round here. I just didn't want to put the factory here. I really didn't want to put it there. Right. It is so disgusting that he he goes for a high level steel wall because it's so hard to kill. You know, like if we weren't going for that, we would go for the Vulcan, right? You know, we'd put the shield down here. Likely we would need burst or something on this. And we'd probably sell out of something. Probably the steel ball. That gives us 2 more Phantom Rays. It's not quite like that much because a lot of our stuff ends up here. So I wonder if it's like this and then we just try to missile this. Hard to say. Kind of looks like it's working. Like the steel balls are all dead. And this guy should be doing a lot of damage. He is. So that's actually just the better play. It's something we should have done at the time. Do 2100 there. He's at 18, or he's at 900 already. So yeah, that would have been super good. I think even I mean, I think you need. I mean, you know, this could have been fun. Like you just do this, right? Or you sell out of this, but you sell out of this, you kind of make 50 profit, I think. after everything. So right, Scorching Fire can be good, but let's just say, hey, we want burst mode. We just want more Phantom Rays. Get an extra Phantom Ray, but I don't think the extra Phantom Ray is kind of worth it here. The extra burst mode is surely more worth it than that. The only thing is that we can go for range. So I'm not sure how important that like is the burst mode more important than the right than the double damage? Because we have just our Phantom Rays are actually our carry. It's not necessarily the Vulcan, but look at this though. Look at this. This still might win. I don't know. I think it's kind of close. But it does seem like we actually need the yeah. It seems like we actually need the that spell. So if we know that, then can we go for more of a pure kind of Vulcan kind of style here? Like, let's say we go for this, sell out. Then we go for this, we click this. We can't afford, can only afford a single elite recruit. So I guess we go for 2 more as an option. So this is just completely relying on the Vulcans here. I don't even think we need the missile. Maybe the speed is better. Might be better to missile this. I don't know. It does actually look like the Vulcans are super effective here. Extremely easy to counter. You just throw like a single like level 3 Rhino here. Well, I guess you're gonna need more than level 3 Rhino, but a single factory here, level 1, probably kill this. So yeah, maybe this is even better than the, you don't need the burst because yeah, you just have the Rhinos here. Okay, so we'll keep that in mind. We already know that the Vulcans counter the, you know, all this stuff. Just weren't sure that the level 3 steel ball with the item would actually die, but it looks like it dies super quick. He didn't really build any phoenixes or anything, so it was kind of easy. Last thing here is there a better way we could have played that factory? So, and I think the enhancement module probably worth taking. Like I just was, I mean, even if we do this, we still have like, well, I don't think we have this. Wait, do we have the same? Still have the same money? It's very close. So no level 2 factory. It's just going to be a level 1 factory. So how's a level 1 factory going to be able to, you know, what is a level 1 factory going to be able to do? This has range, but it's only 85. Do you just go for like launcher overload here? Quick armor, quick range, a shield here, and then what do? Like put this on the back line? Like you should be here, right? Speed, a good idea? Maybe just have it go up like this. So a really far back war factory that's just gonna kind of act as the back line. Then, well, why is the Vulcan the front line? It's actually pretty effective. Obviously, we don't place it in front because it just get insta-locked. But looking at this, it probably should have been right in the. You probably should have acted as the front line for the Vulcans, because do you really want the Vulcans to be your front line? The War Factory is, I don't know. I mean, look at the range of the Vulcan, right? It's 150. I think yeah, factory is still a play here. I think the tech is definitely this overload tech. And maybe put it here. You know, I mean, it's either here or here. Or here we have more stuff to shoot at. And it might be better at defending. Like, I'd say this is more of a critical kind of area. The only thing is, you know, I don't know if it dies too quick. Because, I mean, the steel balls is just gonna kill it instantly. Let's see, though. Let's see. Yeah, it does kind of kill it pretty quickly. If we had like a slightly different spacing, you know, we could, if we just put it a little bit further back, I think it would have been good. And I think we're gonna lose everything because of that. Hard to say what the right play is because the opponent should have expected us to go into more Vulcans. So he shouldn't lose to the Vulcans because he should be countering the Vulcan. So that's why the factory seems to be like the more logical play at the higher level. I'm surprised that he would let the Vulcans actually win. It kind of doesn't make sense because it's clear that we're going like carry Vulcan. It's clear that he's going steel ball, so kind of confusing. Maybe if he clicks armor on the steel ball, but then you know the level 2, you know, but then scorching fire kind of makes up for it. It's kind of hard to say, but it's also interesting that this forward, a little bit more forward War Factory didn't do as well as the back one, but that kind of made sense. All right, well, hey, that was a super close one. We're glad to get the victory, but yeah, we made a lot of mistakes. We could have played that a lot better.